1300 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Daman Zaman. The headlines. The Prime Minister visits Shangla today, where he will announce a historic development package for the socio-economic development of the area. Shahbaz Sharif says Pakistan will make every possible effort for the assistance of the flood-affected people of Afghanistan. The Minister of State for Foreign Affairs has stressed the need for diplomacy and dialogue for an early negotiated end to the Ukraine conflict. The American Secretary of State has expressed commitment to further strengthen relationship and cooperation with Pakistan in various fields. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif is scheduled to visit Shangla district today, where he will address a public gathering in Bisham area. Preparations are underway for the public meeting of the Prime Minister, which is being held as part of the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz Mass Contact campaign. The Prime Minister will announce a historic development package for the socio-economic development of the area. Talking to Pakistan Television, the advisor to the Prime Minister, Engineer Amir Maqam, who also hails from the same area, said the people of Shangla are looking forward to seeing the Prime Minister, who has earned a repute of hard-working politician. He said, as the Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz Mass Contact campaign is going on, another public meeting will be held in Swabi on Wednesday, where the Prime Minister will also address. The Pakistan Muslim League Nawaz leader said the previous government had failed to fulfill its commitment during the last 4 years and instead put the people under a debt burden. Prime Minister Mohammad Shahbaz Sharif has said Pakistan will make every possible effort for the assistance of the flood-affected people of Afghanistan. He made these remarks as the first consignment of relief goods for the flood-affected people from Pakistan has reached Afghanistan through a special Pakistan Air Force aircraft. The relief goods include 100 tents, 2-ton wheat flour, 1-ton rice, and 450 kilograms of sugar. The second consignment of relief goods will be dispatched on Monday. Prime Minister Shahbaz Sharif, Minister for Information and Broadcasting Maryam Aurangzeb, and the Chief Minister Punjab Hamza Shahbaz have expressed grief and sorrow over the death of senior journalist Khalid Hamid Farooqi. In his condolence message, the Prime Minister termed the death of Khalid Hamid Farooqi a big loss to the field of journalism. In her tweets today, Maryam Aurangzeb said Khalid Hamid Farooqi was a journalist with a serious temperament and had high journalistic standards. He also made a new journalistic history in the recent Ukraine war. Hamza Shahbaz Sharif said late Khalid Farooqi's services in journalism will be remembered for long. They also prayed for the departed soul and commiserated with the bereaved family. The veteran journalist suffered a heart attack in Brussels after arriving from London. Khalid Hamid Farooqi belonged from Karachi, however was settled in Europe. He is survived by a son, daughter and a widow. The Minister for Finance and Revenue, Miftah Ismail, says the present government is cognizant of load shedding problem and is determined to provide relief to the masses by ending load shedding. He was chairing a meeting on funding for power and petroleum sector in Islamabad. The chair was briefed on power plants with fuel positions and funds required for optimal working of these power plants. The finance minister stressed that required steps should be taken immediately for efficiently reducing load shedding. The Minister of State for Foreign Affairs, Hina Rabbani Kar, has stressed the need for diplomacy and dialogue for an early negotiated end to the Ukraine conflict. Participating virtually in the high-level international donors conference held for Ukraine in Poland's capital Warsaw, she expressed deep concern at the continuation of the war, increasing number of civilian casualties, deteriorating humanitarian situation, and refugee crisis. The President, Dr. Arif Alvi, has summoned the session of the National Assembly on Monday at 4 p.m. The American Secretary of State Antony Blinken has expressed the commitment to further strengthen relationship and cooperation with Pakistan in various fields. In a tweet today, he said he has talked to the Foreign Minister Bilawal Bhutto Zardari. Blinken said this year marks the 75th anniversary of US-Pakistan relations, and we are committed to strengthen our relationship on Afghanistan's stability, combating terrorism, and expanding commerce. Polling in connection with referendum on separate Sikh homeland, Khalistan, will be held in Italy tomorrow. The polling in the Brescia city of Italy will start at 0900 hours and continue till 1700 hours. Sikhs' demand for a separate homeland is in complete consonance with the United Nations Charter, and India cannot stop them from getting their birthright of freedom. Israeli security forces have martyred 3 Palestinians in the occupied West Bank. The Israeli police said the men were armed and were killed in a shootout in the pre-dawn incident. And that is the end of this news bulletin. For more news and analyses, log on to our website radio.gov.pk, and you can also watch the live video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News.